These movies have been getting a lot of buzz, and if they're at the top of your watch list, you're going to want to stick around. We have Tomato Meter approved critic of Deep Focus Review, Brian Eggert, and he joins us now to break down some of this summer's biggest films. And we're going to start with a popular new release, making a lot of money right now. It is Spider-Man: Brand New Day. Take a look.
What is happening to me?
Did you miss me, Spidey?
I'm losing my mind. I am totally out of control. I gotta fix whatever this is right now.
All right, Brian, what'd you think? Are they still holding us in the genre here?
They are. I'm a little tired of some of these Marvel movies, and I think there's maybe too many movies, too many shows. I'm a little bogged down by the multiverse, but this is a film that's rooted in emotions, and the action scenes are coming out of emotional sequences.
John Barenthal's in this one too?
John Bernthal, yeah,
as
Punisher.
Cool.
He's got a nice little subplot, so is Mark Ruffalo as the Hulk. But it's really about this relationship between Tom Holland and Zendaya and their friend Ned, who all have been building this dynamic for the last 10 years. I think it's easily the best of the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies.
Really?
Yeah, there's this element in it that they haven't spoiled in the trailers that kind of evolves throughout the course of the movie that, by this kind of fourth act edition that's added onto it. The comic book collector in me that was a teenager and collected comic books was just giddy as a schoolboy when this happened. And I don't want to spoil anything, but it's pretty, for comic book nerds, it's a big thing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, very grounded in emotions more than action, I think.
Tom and Zendaya, no chemistry, obviously.
Obviously not. Yeah, no, they're
off camera, on camera.
They're wonderful together, and you just love that relationship. Yeah.
And they were in together with the Odyssey too, with John Bernthal.
Yeah.
Incredible. All right, next up, I know you love this. This is Janus film. This is a deep, deep film for him. So this is the 1578 set historical mystery. It is directed by legendary Kiyoshi Kurosawa, and it's called The Samurai and the Prisoner. Take a look.
何の用だ? 今織田と戦えば天下分け目となりましょう。そうか。お主も足を口説きに来たか。今この時この城にやってきたことを不運と思え。
All right, Brian.
So this is, like you said, a murder mystery set in ancient Japan. It's actually kind of based on an actual character, a feudal lord who ran this castle and sort of turned away from Japan's great unifier of all these feudal lords. And he was sort of seen as a coward and a traitor, but this story reframes history and sort of looks at him as he's solving these mysteries with the help of this prisoner who's in his dungeon. This prisoner is a master strategist who works for the enemy. And they're solving these sort of uncanny mysteries, one per season over the course of a year. And it imparts this really, I think, thoughtful philosophy about this character who does not want to conquer other lands and sees death as needless, and is really kind of a pacifist and sees him as a hero. So it's a really fascinating take on the samurai subgenre, blending that with a murder mystery. And Kiyoshi Kurosawa, for me, is he jumps genres all the time, and this is his first samurai movie.
We got 30 seconds left. The Odyssey, your take.
This is obviously the movie of the year. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's got a hot take on it. There's been a little bit of backlash on it, I think, in some circles too. I love that people are talking about it. I think it's absolutely one of the best movies of the year. That said, there are hundreds of movies that come out every year. If you're the kind of person who only goes to see one of them, yes, make it the Odyssey, but see some more movies. I love that people are going to the movies, but there's a lot to talk about with all of these movies.
I'm infatuated by the philosophy behind it, right? The adventure of the human soul and what people can get from it that way.
There's so much you can draw from this movie, the way that it's put together. Nolan is a master in that sense.
Thank you, Brian. Always a pleasure, man.
Right, thanks for having me.
Good seeing you. For more from film critic Brian Eggert, you can head to deepfocusreview.com. You can also find him on Letterboxd and Blue Sky.